So we've heard from city, county, regional, and state leaders, but we cannot overlook the impact that universities and research institutions have on building smart cities and regions. It's in partnership with Venture Smarter that the Regional Smart Cities Initiative, the University of Cincinnati, that we've continued our commitment jointly with the community and in the region in staying ahead of the trends, the workforce, and leading integrated research efforts across sectors. With that in mind, please join me in a warm welcome to University of Cincinnati's Vice President of Research, Pat Limbaugh.
Thank you, Rhonda. So university cities. University cities take talent, ideas, culture, and innovation that comes out of a major centrally located urban-serving research institution and mix that with a low cost of living that is just right to attract the knowledge economy. It's kind of a definition of what a university city is, and I would say that defines what Cincinnati can be. That's why we're here. We're here because we are leading integrated efforts looking through the lens of smart and connected technologies. We are building programs at the University of Cincinnati that put researchers, students, and community collaborations at the forefront of efforts and desired outcomes. We are here, and we're a proud co-sponsor with our partner Venture Smarter on this regional Smart Cities initiative to do our part to make Cincinnati the next university city. But I want to go a little bit off the idea of a university city because you've heard it from other speakers so far today. This cannot be about cities. It can't just be about the region. It has to be about all of our communities. If we look at where we are in the Midwest, if we look at around, whether you're looking on this side of the river from Boone to Kenton to Campbell, or you look on the north side of the river from Claremont, Hamilton, Butler, Warren counties, you go beyond that. Our communities are struggling. They need our assistance. And our new president at the University of Cincinnati, President Neville Pinto, is committed to making the University of Cincinnati one of the leading, if not the leading, research urban universities, where our focus is on how do we make our communities better. So how are we going to do that at the University of Cincinnati? Well, fortunately for all of you, and fortunately for this area, it's not people like me that do that. It is the talent that resides at our institution. It is our students, it is our faculty, it is our staff who come together, who collaborate, who want to reach out and work with all of you and how we can have an impact. And in fact, you know, as one of the co-sponsors, we have a lot of participants from the University of Cincinnati who are here today. And I want them to stand up just for a moment. You're going to see them throughout the day, but if you're a UC person, please stand up. Look. Thank you all. Those are the subject matter experts. Those are the thought leaders. And they're known nationally and globally for what they do. And I'm so proud that so many of my colleagues at the University of Cincinnati are participating today. Participating in the panels. We have our students' Hyperloop pod that's upstairs right outside the UC suite. So get upstairs, take a look at what our students, that's primarily our students, created and won awards for at the SpaceX competition. If you want to know more about what UC is interested in and where we're going in the future, I invite you to stop by our suite. We have folks from our UC Research Institute who will be there throughout the day to answer questions. And I want to point out Jennifer Kravickas. Jennifer, can you stand up for a second? Jennifer is really leading the effort around campus on how do we integrate and do smart cities. So hunt down Jennifer, ask her questions. I want to conclude by pointing out that UC understands we are part of an ecosystem that includes the government, that includes NGOs, that includes our other partner higher educational institutions, that includes Startup Cincy, and I know my dynamic friend who will come after me will talk about the role of entrepreneurship. It's also something we're really striving for at UC under President Pinto. How do we take what we learn behind those ivory walls and take that out into the community where we can truly have our impact? So I want to conclude by welcoming you all here. I want to certainly thank Zach. He is persistent. I will give him that. Harry Black said it well. But he has been a great partner for the University of Cincinnati, and we really appreciate the privilege to stand up here as a co-sponsor of this event, and I hope that you all have a great and enjoyable day. Thank you.
Thank you. Pat, we thank you for your continued commitment to the University of Cincinnati and the greater Cincinnati region. The efforts you and your team certainly do not go unnoticed.